Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to do a quick video on updates to the G project. I've been saying for, well, going back to February, I think when the first video I posted, which was the cold air install, that I was going to do exhaust work, get high flow cats or test pipes and do the cat back. I've made it 1/4 of the way there. You know, I've got the HKS axle backs on, but I'm ready to pull the trigger on the rest. So coming up, you're going to be seeing videos, not today, but of test pipes, which I ordered Megan Racing test pipes, and a Manzo Y pipe that are going to be here in 2 weeks. Now, I mentioned also in another video that I had no intention of tackling the demon bolts to get the cats or HFC or the downpipes done because of the demon bolts. I'm going to prove to be a liar again, which you'll notice is a pattern. I like to think of it as just changing tact midstream, unnoticed or unnotified. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. And if it goes south, or if it is successful, that you can thank my son for that. He has convinced me that we can do this, and I'm going to go with it. He is younger, a little bit stronger, and he can do the heavy lifting on it, but we're going to give it a go. So what I did was order the Megan Racing test pipes. I did that over HFCs for cost right now, and the fact that I'll tell you in a minute, I have some other plans to announce. Then the Manzo Y pipe is a little bit of an upgrade. It's like a 2.5x3 collector, so it's slightly bigger than the stock. I will still have the stock mid pipe, which really does need to be replaced to make it a true catback system, but for now, with what I have planned, I think it's going to be sufficient. And that plan is, after we do this, I'm going to be going down to Texas the first week of August, hopefully, and having the tune done. I've been in consultation with a tuning shop down there, and I'm not going to name them yet because we haven't finalized it, but if everything goes right, I'm going to be going down there and getting an UpRev tune. And the goal is to get over 300. I know that a lot of people have higher expectations out of tuning. I'm being a realist with the mods that I've done and the age of the car. If I get anything north of 300 horsepower, I'll be very happy. My son seems to think I'll get 315 to 320. He may be right, and I hope he's right. But just for me, anything over 300 with the improved throttle response and shifting is just going to make this an absolutely fantastic car. So what I'm doing in the interim to have the greatest chance of success on this project is I am soaking all of the bolts in play with PB Blaster starting now. So for 2 weeks until the day comes, they're going to get a daily treatment of that. And with the heat cycling of the daily driving, plus that stuff being on it, soaking in, hopefully, that'll loosen it up and make it a lot easier to take off. That remains to be seen. I do want to thank somebody else, and I really wish I could remember the name, but I watched a video that showed me something I didn't know yet about doing that, and that is if you take the inner fender liner off, you can't get a wrench in there to turn the bolt, but what you can do is get your hand in there to hold a socket in place while the person up top is working on it, so you don't slip off and bust your knuckles or something. But so just doing the research, due diligence on this, I think we can do it, and I'm going to give it a shot. So the upcoming videos, hopefully, I ordered them. I think they're going to be in sometime late next week, which will be the 2nd of July-ish, before the holiday, or more than likely, the way shipping works where I live, it seems to always be 1 day behind the promised date. And with the weekend in play, it'll probably be around the 6th when I have the parts here. So there, by the 15th, hopefully, I will have the video out of me replacing this stuff. It's going to be a treat. Looking forward to it. Hey, so keep watching. Set your notifications for subscribers. Anybody that hasn't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe, because we got some big things coming up. Have some cool content, planning some other things, another car review, and maybe some reviews of some electronics, which is kind of my nerdy side. Is what I really get into. The car thing is something I'm just taking up now, but here coming up, we're going to have the video on the exhaust upgrades and the tune, and it ought to be a real fun time. Thanks for coming along on the ride, and look forward to seeing you here shortly.